Talking about issues, politics of representation is what contemporary artist Oliver Enwonwu decided to coin his latest solo exhibition.
His signature style and fluid movements of his subjects is still visible in the 20 works of art contemporary artist Oliver Enwonwu has put out for his latest solo exhibition at the Lens Francais Gallery in Lagos, but the issues are not the same.
It's about how we are negotiating our space. We've gone through so many experiences, including colonialism, including the advent of Christianity, Western education. How are we as people defining ourselves in the 21st century? How are we coming to our own? How are we dealing with systemic racism? Especially at a time like this where there's increased globalization and competition for scarce resources. How have we, since 1960, defined our own cultural heritage and where are we going in the future? That's what this exhibition is about.
The images which celebrate the black race through its rich history have left an impression on the visitors who have already been fascinated with the vibrant culture in Nigeria and are asking for more.
I have been in Nigeria for 3 years and I'm always impressed by the creativity of the cultural world in Nigeria. Nigerian culture, traditional, modern one, is wonderful. And we need to have more events like this one to make this culture more well-known in Nigeria and abroad. And this is a very good beginning. The name of Enwonwu is already quite well-known. It's Ben Enwonwu, but we have to know more about Oliver, who is also a very great artist and also a great friend of France. And I'm happy that the Alliance Française here in Mike Adenuga Center is actively promoting Nigerian culture through this type of exhibitions.
The Enwonwu brand stands tall when it comes to art, thanks to veteran artist Ben, whose pieces still rake in large sums. But Oliver has been able to step out of daddy's shadows long before now and become a man of his own.
You can see the magnificence, the elegance of his work, the color magic of his work. It's just amazing. But when you look at the masquerade, it's a reminiscence of the work of Uncle Ben Enwonwu with his father. But he has taken it to another realm. When he did it, you see a lot of forests, a lot of greens. But Oliver did not cordon himself into a corner like of the memory of his father. He has created his own niche, and he has given a totally energized background.
That's why this solo show put together by SMO Contemporary Art has a collection of paintings celebrating the award-winning artist and art advocate.
What we see is an artist, Oliver Enwonwu, who is known as an amazing activist and has played such a huge role in the Lagos art scene. However, we see him taking on his first love, which is painting. And all of these works were created during the pandemic. And he had time to dig into his artistic reservoir to create these phenomenal works that speak about the gaps that have been in the Western art canon in terms of the depiction or the representation of women and the roles that they have played, both post-colonial era and during colonial era.
His tools of trade, brushes and easel are part of the amazing traditional pieces that have been revealed to the audience to show all the work that went into his production during the COVID-19 national lockdown.